morning, new rise. Magandang umaga, everyone, which in Tagalog translates to good morning. Good morning. So my name is Lay Angela Sahagon of One Mindful Breath, and here we are meeting every single Sunday morning, easing in at 9:45 Pacific time, and we begin promptly at 10 in the morning. This morning meditation is brought to you by Filipino Worker Center. And in fact, we are celebrating something very special to us, which for our domestic workers, which is the State Bill 1257 was recently passed. So there is some victory here. Alongside that, we are also doing our best in part of the social movements, especially with Black Lives Matter. So first and foremost, I wanted to thank you for making time and dedicating this next 30 plus minutes just for you. So I'm sure you've already told your family and your loved ones who you're sharing space with that you're focusing on just you. And what we'll do first is invite our bodies into this experience here. We're going to recognize things that we were doing prior to arriving. Maybe we were having some technical things. Maybe we were having a discussion. Maybe we were putting ourselves some coffee or whatnot. So let's invite our bodies here into this present moment. So with that, let's take a nice simple inhale through our chest. And then with a sigh, open mouth, just welcoming ourselves into this space. Let's do that 2 more times. Here we go. Inhale through the nose. And exhale with a sigh, making sound, taking up space. All right, we're going to hold it right there. Allow our breath to be exactly as it is. And so we're just observing our breathing, even noticing, am I breathing? Am I breathing right now? You know, that's something we could do on a regular basis throughout the day whenever we recall, am I breathing? And the reason why this is called One Mindful Breath is all it takes is that one breath, that one mindful breath to bring you back into the present moment, to leave the past in the past, the future in the future, and being right here, this potent medicinal moment of being in the moment. So we'll go ahead and take that last collective breath together. Ready? Inhale through the nose. I'm going to take a sip of air at the top. Hold it, relax those muscles, and exhale out the mouth with a sigh. Beautiful. Give our shoulders a good shake. Okay, maybe shake our hands around. Just breaking up any tension that we're holding in our body, wiggling our bottom. Beautiful, beautiful. Right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'd like to begin this particular class. Many of you have been attending every single Sunday. For some of you, I think some of you are new, so welcome. And I will be sure to post the link of all the previous meditations that you can access at any time, and you can do this at any time. But I would actually like to begin this particular class with a quote. And this quote is by Bell Hooks, and it reads, "The transformative power of love is the foundation for all meaningful social change." Give that a moment for it to sink in. We'll repeat it. The transformative power of love is the foundation for all meaningful social change. And for myself, I agree with this statement, especially that I have also taught that we can choose from moment to moment of love or fear. And for those that are listening and being engaged in their body, you can continue to just focus on your breathing, or you can do the alternate nostril inhale and exhale, something that you're already familiar with. And so when I think about this quote by Bell Hooks, when I think of meaningful social change, I also apply it to meaningful healing change. That right now you are loving upon yourself to bring meaningful healing change to your mind, to your body, and to your spirit. So let's get started. First, we'll begin with a warm-up. Let's take our fingers. I'm assuming our hands are nice and clean. So let's just bring it to our chin. So right here, and let's just give it a good massage. We use our mouths to chew, to drink. Sometimes we hold tension here and we're not even aware of it. So go ahead and really just give your jaw and then even use your thumbs and just give it a nice massage. Breathe into this experience and close your eyes if it helps you. Love upon your face and your jaw. And then I'll use your fingers to draw some energy into the center of your face. It looks like we're making some funny faces together here, and that's cool. And that feel good, just like release any tension that we're holding in our jaw. We're going to be taking up space by using sound, and fortunately, we need our mouths and our jaw to use this ability to take up space. Wonderful. So now that we've taken some tension out from there, let's just go ahead and brush off any energy that has come out. Just brush it off. Wonderful. And now we'll do a warm up. So let's bring our shoulders up and shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. Bring your head nice and steady forward and exhale. Squeeze when it's up and exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Yeah, we actually hold a lot of tension in our jaw. And in fact, there are more and more clinics out there specifically around TMJ, which is specializing around jaw muscles. So many of us who sleep at night, I know for myself I do, we actually clench our jaw. So yeah, something to be aware of. So keep inhaling and exhaling, bringing the shoulders up all the way up to your earlobes and exhale. And you could do this as slow as you'd like or as fast as you like. For some of the more experienced yogis, we can inhale and exhale very quickly. And our spine is nice and tall and alert, where each vertebrae is almost spread apart. Our belly is almost into touching the back of our spine. Our belly button is over our pelvic area, and it's as if there's a string on top of our head being pulled up, okay? And then, so even though our bodies and our spine is nice and alert, we're also flexible. So be aware of that in your body. And you may even notice the tension in your shoulder blades are becoming a little bit more loose. All right, you may even be warming up and building up a little bit of a sweat, and that's good for warming up the body. All right, so nice big inhale together, squeeze, hold it, squeeze, 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 and we're gonna melt like butter and melt it up. All right, let's shake those shoulders off. Wonderful. Next thing we'll do is we'll bring our hands onto our shoulders and rotate right and left. Inhale, right and left, or any direction you'd like. But we're gonna do inhale, exhale. And it's a sharp inhale, so exhale. Relax those muscles in your face. If you're noticing that you're holding tension in your jaw, you can go ahead and open your mouth slightly. Let your mouth hang. One of these days, I'll be teaching you guys a breath exercise that actually mimics the dog. And so what it is you actually open up your mouth, you put your tongue out, and you breathe in and out through the mouth. Like a happy dog. So I'll be doing that in the future, but we won't be doing that today. All right, a few more times. Wonderful. Back to center, neutral spine. Wonderful. And just close your eyes for a moment and notice any subtle, minute, or maybe even major differences in your body. Tune into your body. Check in with your body. Notice your breathing. Notice your belly rising and falling. Notice the air coming out of your nostrils. Notice the sensations of your hand rested on your lap or anywhere on your body or around you. Wonderful. We'll continue to warm up our spine. So this time we're going to have our hands on our knees, and it's going to assist us pushing forward and back. So inhale forward, so our chest is forward, and we're going to exhale back. Inhale through our nose, exhale out the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose. Spine nice and alert, as if each vertebrae stacked on top of one another has space in between. Wonderful. We're going to keep our head nice and aligned, as if there's a string pulling up on top of our head. We're stretching out every single vertebrae, our miraculous body. Be engaged with your breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose. Wonderful. Let's go back into neutral spine. And then we're going to rotate to one direction. Take your time. Inhale and exhale with your movements. And maybe you may even feel tension in one area, and breathe through that particular part of your body. Really engage with your arms and your shoulders as you do this. Make it a bit of a dramatic effect. Feel different muscles, the very minimal, the small muscles, the ones that aren't as major, like the big parts like of our quadriceps or our biceps. There's so many different muscles and ligaments that we could be stretching. All right, now let's pause there for a moment. And other direction. Now the muscles I would also like for you to focus on as you're circulating here is in between your rib cage. So we actually have all sorts of different muscles throughout our body. So I'd like for you to focus all of your attention on your rib cage and really feel the stretches there too. Continue to breathe, inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Let's go back into neutral spine. Maybe you need to readjust yourselves back in your seat. Okay, so next thing we'll do is we'll actually tilt our head just to the side. Allow that stretch to happen in your neck. Bring the other arm out. So if you're tilting your head to the right, you want to bring your left hand down. Really feel that stretch in your neck. You know how we were stretching out the jaw earlier? Well, this is connected. And lo and behold, your jaw is actually connected to your hands. So let's be mindful of how it is that we use our hands and where we put our hands. Every single touch matters, and even the extension. So our presence, even before our physical body reaches there, our aura, our energy around us. Okay, so let's bring it back to neutral. Just allow our head to wiggle a little bit. And then slightly bring it to the other direction, and then bring that arm down. Now, I can tell that many of us have been doing a bit more meditation on a regular basis. I could just feel it in your presence, and even when we communicate throughout the week. And so whenever you do stretches on your own, let's say when you do one side, before you immediately hop into the other side, what I always recommend is come back into that neutral space first. Observe the changes from that first stretch, and then engage on the other side, and then come back into the neutral space again. All right, let's bring it back to the center. Wonderful. Let's see what other, so there's another thing I would like for you to do. So let's bring our hands forward. We're gonna curl this hand, underneath. What am I doing here? We're gonna put it across, and we're gonna just hold our shoulder in. There you go. And what I would like for you to do is drop that shoulder down and bring that elbow across the middle of your torso. And breathe in it. Wonderful. Shake that off. And let's do the opposite direction. And if there are other stretches that your body is really needing, go for it. Really go for it. All right. So let's begin with alternate nostril breathing. We'll do this for a few minutes. Take your hand, press it against one part of your nostrils. Inhale, switch, and exhale the other nostril. For those that cannot touch their nose, use your imagination. And I'd like to invite you to close your eyes. And with every single meditation, I do my best to explain it so that you don't need the screen or to be able to use the video. So really engage with your imagination and trust your instincts. You've been doing this for quite some time with me, and so you already know the routine. And really come into your breathing. Relaxing those shoulders, feeling your bottom seated down. Wonderful. Do it a few more times. Great. Place your hand down whenever you're ready. Close your eyes if they're not already closed, and feel the subtle sensations in your body. Invite the sounds in your environment, and the sounds can also be of silence. Invite that into your environment and make that part of your meditation. As your eyes are closed, I invite you to readjust your posture, bringing your navel into your spine as if they are connecting. Bringing your chest forward, your rib cage is expanding. Your shoulders are being pulled back slightly so that your heart space is open. Your navel is aligned over your pelvic bone. Your neck is aligned with your navel. Your jaw is loose and hanging. Your tongue is relaxed in your mouth. Your cheeks are relaxed. Your eyes are also relaxed and falling back into the sockets of your skull. That section in between your eyebrows are also relaxing. Your hands are relaxed, your arms and your elbows are relaxed. Stay here for a moment and just tune into your breathing. This right here, my friends, is an engaged and active yoga breathing posture. It may be uncomfortable for a while, but your body will get used to it. And this is something that I invite you to do as often as possible. When you're sitting watching TV, when you're sitting or standing on your phone, on your devices, you can also be engaged with your body in a yogic posture. Re-engage your shoulders back, bring your chest forward slightly. Every movement is very slight and slow. One of my teachers was explaining to me that when we need to make adjustments to our body, it's fine. It actually keeps our body awake and alert. To change it into one position to another, to do it very slowly, so that we could feel every single change, every single sensation that our body is experiencing. Very often we are multitasking and doing so many things at the same time that we're forgetting the miraculous things that our body is doing from moment to moment. So as your eyes are closed and your body is in this beautiful posture, let's bring our attention onto our eyes. And I would like for you to bring your eyes to focus on your forehead, in between your eyebrows. And inhale through your nose, exhale out your nose. While your eyes are focused at the center of your eyebrows, I invite you to make your eye gaze a gaze, not a stare, not a laser eye focus, but a gaze, very soft and subtle. Loosen your jaw, allow your tongue to relax and hang out. Re-engage your chest and your shoulders so that you're nice and alert. Bring your navel in while still breathing. And relax your fingers, your hands, your shoulders slightly while still keeping your posture alert. Strong like bamboo, flexible in the wind, also like bamboo. So in just a moment, we'll be breathing in together. We'll take a big inhale through our nose, and I would like for you to feel your rib cage expand. So inhale when you're ready. Feel your rib cage expand. And slow exhale and feel your rib cage contract. Slowly, 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 slowly. Pushing all of the air out. And when you're ready, inhale again, expanding your rib cage. And exhale out the nose, pushing all of that air out, contracting, push. And continue to breathe in this fashion, expanding your rib cage. And you may even notice that it expands all the way to your back, to your shoulders, to your chest, all the way up to your clavicles. Our bodies are expansive. But with this modern technology in this modern age, we use technology so often that our body is slouching. And so it affects our neck and our spine over time. Continue to breathe and expanding the rib cage. And we've observed some of our elders who we see walking and they're hunched over. And so sometimes, it's a reminder that we can be engaged with our posture throughout our life. so that when we reach that golden age, that we actually thank our body for being so conscientious of our rib cage and our spine so that we have such good postures. Continue to breathe in this fashion. As you're expanding and contracting your rib cage and your torso, also feel the sensation of your breath underneath your nose, on your upper lip, outside of your nostrils. This is something that we can focus on from moment to moment. Because what we're doing here, my friends, is we're practicing. This is a meditation practice. However, at the completion of these 30 minutes of our practice, and when we begin to move about throughout our day, when we have our eyes open, engaged in our environment and with our loved ones, or when we open our mouth and we utter our words, that is actually when the true meditation begins. So do your best from moment to moment to apply this information that we're doing here during our practice throughout your everyday living, so that you can come back into the present moment as you're just doing your thing. And you'll be in this state of being, not in the state of thinking or doing, in the state of being. You're being exactly as you are in that moment. So continue to gaze in between your eyebrows and inhale, expanding and contracting. Now on the next inhale, what I would like for you to do is just focus all of your attention on your belly. Now let's take the middle part of your belly and we're gonna have that stretch all the way out forward. This is your belly that we're focusing here. So our posture is nice and alert, and we're just having our belly expand forward and bring it back in during our contraction. Just focus on the very inside of your belly. If we're thinking about, I'm just going to use this as a parody, a pan de sal, a pan de sal in the oven, and it's rising. So we're focusing at the very center of the pan de sal that's expanding. That's the middle section of your belly there. It's always nice to bring Filipino culture into our meditation so we can be light and giggly about it. It doesn't have to be serious. Okay, so as you continue to breathe, now let's focus on the bottom part of your belly. So connected to your reproductive area, expand that area in your exhale. So expand your belly, the very bottom part of your belly. You may even notice there are some muscles there that you were not aware of. And let's make sure that our shoulders are nice and alert. Chest is forward and we're focusing just on our belly. Do your best to stand up tall or sit up tall as opposed to leaning forward. Okay, so now let's focus at the top of our belly. So inhale through the top and really stretch the top of your abdominals, the top of your belly. Who knew that we can expand our belly this much? For I know many of us, maybe for everyone, but I know for many women, many of us are conditioned to hold our belly in. And so that prevents us from taking up space. So in fact, I want you to take up as much space as possible using your belly. Now let's focus on the right side. So breathe into your belly and expand the right side of your belly. And contract it. Inhale. Eyes are still closed and gently focused in between your eyebrows. Great. Now let's focus on stretching the left side. Expanding and contracting, being engaged with your breath. Now let's go to the bottom right diagonal corner and stretch that part of your belly. Now let's go to the bottom left diagonal corner of your belly, stretch there. Let's go to the top right diagonal corner of your belly, stretch there. And let's go to the top left diagonal corner of your belly and stretch there. Beautiful. Now let's have the entire belly, the entire pandesal rising. Yes, expand it and contract it. You may even notice that your body's feeling a little bit better because you're actually allowing your lungs to take its full breath. You may even notice that you're not even breathing in its entirety. Our lungs actually can inflate to so much larger than how we normally breathe. So be engaged with your body and the miraculous things that it does for you every day. Wonderful, everyone. I invite you to breathe normally. And what we're going to do now is we're going to bring our hands together, rub them together, matching our breath with our inhale and our exhale. Okay, slow down the movements of your hands, and we're going to slowly separate our hands so that there's a small gap in between our fingers and our palms. And I would like for you to feel the energy in between your hands. Focus on that energy in between your hands. As I mentioned earlier, the transformative power of love is the foundation for all meaningful social change. And I'd like to add, for all meaningful healing change. And so with your hands are a healing force, healing power. The energy that you feel in between your hands is sensations of you healing yourself. So because that you've dedicated 30 plus minutes just to yourself, now is the time to share that energy. So in your heart, I would like for you to invite someone that you would like to extend this healing energy to. Think about them, invite them into your environment, and send them only loving kindness. Only loving kindness. No judgment, no conditions, just loving kindness. And extend this energy that you have, this loving, healing energy that you have upon their shoulders, so that they may feel this loving energy throughout their body. Give them gratitude, say thank you. Now let's extend the same energy that we have to someone that we're either in conflict with, disagree with, maybe defined as evil, not good, unkind. Extend the same loving energy. Because if we are to transform ourselves and to transform our environment and our planet, everyone deserves love. Loving kindness, everyone deserves that. So let's gift it to them. Stay in tune with your breathing. Allow your belly to expand and contract. Notice your subtle movements. All right, let's give them gratitude for being present, for accepting this healing, this loving kindness energy gifted by you, gifted by us. Gently blink your eyes open. Now let's bring our hands up into cups and let's shower ourselves with the rest of this. Have it all over your energetic field. Wonderful job, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today for us on Zoom. You're welcome to stay. We can have a discussion and a place to share our experiences, or if you have any questions, I'm here to do my best. For those on Facebook, I'm so sorry I would not be able to answer your questions, but we'll see you next Sunday, 9:45 Eastern Time, 10 a.m. We begin. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.